Hi guys, welcome back to my XPS guide. Now I'm gonna review Beatrix. Like you know that she get special treatment on the global. So yeah, she becomes quite good. Okay, so let's compare her to Makina and Lauren because after global special treatment, she becomes a descent breaker. Okay, so if you take a look on her stats, it is really amazing that she has super high attack boost. Okay, she can reach 220%. Yes, that's insane, but the downside is she needs to equip sword and great sword. Also, she doesn't have innate dual wield, so that's a big flaw for 7 stars character. And if you take a look on her other stats, okay, she also has high magic stats. It is because she also a hybrid character, but I don't think you need to worry about the magic aspect because her most powerful attack, not most powerful, okay, but her chaining attack is based on your attack stats. So while magic is important, maybe not as important as you think. Okay, I suggest you to focus on attack stats. And for defensive stats, she gets descent health, okay, 50%, same like Lauren, 20% defense and 30% spirit, not special or low, okay, basically about the same like Makina and Lauren. So pretty good. And for ailments, she has paralyzed, confused, and petrified, so pretty good. She won't go killing all your party, but remember, she can be put into sleep, so beware. Okay, and on 6 stars, she has 20% true dual wield on attack and magic stats. You can get that from the awakening. Basically, if you want to reach this 220% attack stats or other amazing boost, you need to awaken her. Okay, that's one of her downside. And on 7 stars, you need to equip her Trustmaster, Save the Queen. It is very good, great sword. Okay, non-elemental, and yeah, this is a must equip in my opinion because it will upgrade your LB, which make her really decent breaker. But maybe you don't need it if you only facing single enemy because you will see later that the upgrade, while good, maybe not that needed. And the last, finally, she gets another 30% true dual wield on attack and magic. So basically, she has 50% true dual wield, which is, yeah, very decent for an old character. Enough about stats, now let's talk about her abilities. Okay, now let's talk about her abilities. So Beatrix abilities based on one skill, and that is Sword of the Clear Mind. This is really good because this will upgrade almost of all her skills. Okay, so Sword of the Clear Mind itself is not a waste of turn because it will increase your limit burst to full and buff your attack and magic stats by 200%, which is pretty decent because it is above average. And the first thing that I want to talk about the upgrade is the breaks. On the global, she can break 55% attack and magic, which are quite decent and above average. But if you have used Sword of the Clear Mind, then it will become 70% attack and magic break, which is on par with Auron, Lauren breaks. But the bad thing is it deals damage. Yes, you hear it correctly. Okay, it deals damage. Maybe it is not as bad as you think, I agree, but on some situations you want your break doesn't deal any damage, like on the puppet trial, okay, the cursed doll, where the doll will counter any damage they get. So you don't want your breaker get countered because maybe they will be dead and that might be dangerous for your party. Okay, but if that's not what the battle is, it is very good. She also able to break enemy defense and spirit using second stock break. And yeah, this doesn't need you to use Sword of the Clear Mind because after you use second Claim Hazard Plus, it will also break the enemy defense by 70%. Okay, so pretty good abilities, I must say. Okay, And she also able to chain with your top tier attackers, okay, because she has second Saintbringer +2. With this upgrade, she will able to chain with absolute mirror of equity family. And if you use this after you use Sword of the Clear Mind, this will deal 10 times damage. Maybe it is not that high at this moment, the damage, I mean, because remember, Tifa Divine Ruination deal 14 times when max. So this only deal 10 times, maybe not that high, but it imperil 120% light resist, which is huge. Because most of imperil only max about 100%. Only few characters able to imperil resistance above 100%. So this put Beatrix in huge advantage. Really good character. But yeah, remember, you need to keep using this if you want to maintain the 10 times damage, okay? Basically, after you break the enemy, you need to use Sword of the Clear Mind and then use this again. So you may have hard time to find the correct timing when using Beatrix. Also, Beatrix able to use some white magics which make her useful, but too bad, I think only full life which is really useful for her. And for hybrid attack, she has second Rose Finale or whatever. Okay, so this deal 42 times light hybrid damage. So imagine this, imagine using this after you use second Saintbringer +2 plus. Okay, I don't know how to spell that. But with 120% imperil, it's gonna deal 84, more than 84, okay? So, whoa, she will become awesome finisher, okay? Really good character. Make sure you use her on when situation allow her to do this, okay? Because some enemies resist against light. And for LB, it is also very, very good because it will break 74% attack and magic. Again, maybe you complain, what Auron and Lorraine is better? Yes, I agree in terms of that, but I think in terms of useful, the powerfulness, I mean, I think Beatrix may be better, okay, because like you have seen with her, with 120% light imperil, she will deal awesome damage using Rose Finale, and this 74% attack and magic break also give you 30% damage mitigation. I don't think it is that good because 30% is average number. So I believe if you use top tier buffer, you don't need this 30%. This is wasted. This is also why I said you don't need to equip her Trust Mastery Word, because upgrade LB is not that needed if you only facing one enemy. The upgrade only make this LB into AoE attack and give you 30% damage mitigation, which is kind of useless in my opinion. So enough about abilities, now let's talk about equipment. So for equipment, I must say that you need to equip Great Sword and Sword, okay? So for Great Sword, it is her Trust Master that you need to equip, but if you have much better Great Sword like Ultima weapon, feel free to ditch that Great Sword, okay? And if you use her Trust Mastery Word, then her secondary weapon must be Elemental Sword to be able to Elemental chain with other characters you have. Maybe you want to use Farewell if you have Faith, or search for Light Elemental Sword, okay, because yeah, like you have seen before, she able to imperil 120% light resist, so it is just a waste if you don't use Light Elemental weapon unless the enemy resists against light resistant. And basically, the rest simply focus on building her attack. And don't forget to put Genji gloves or awesome swordsman because yeah, she doesn't have innate dual wield. So enough about equipment. My conclusion for Beatrix. Okay, so my conclusion for Beatrix is she is really good breaker and chainer, okay? Because she able to chain with absolute mirror of equity. And yeah, in the future, Akstar will learn that move, next gen Divine Ruination. And her light imperil is above average, 120%. Very, very decent. Okay, and her Trust Mastery Word is not bad. If I remember correctly, it is one of the best non-elemental great sword on this game. Maybe not on STMR level, of course. Okay, of course, it is only Trust Measure And I don't like about her super trust master reward, okay, because it is kind of divergent. I mean, I don't know the correct word for it, okay, but it is not focused. It gives you 50% through double hand and 10% through dual wield. So basically, you won't be able to take both effects, right? So why the hell they do that? Okay, especially because Beatrix is dual wielder. In my opinion, they should tweak her Trustmaster in the global. Okay, make it like 30% through dual wield or 40%, because yeah, Beatrix is dual wielder, not double hander. Okay, but it's okay if you have 4 Beatrix, just get it. And her abilities also need Sword of the Clear Mind. Without it, then she is really cannot compare to Lauren and Auron, because her break only 55%. So yeah, she is set up queen. Compared to Makina, I must say Makina may be better as a breaker if you only fight single enemy, because his break starts at 70%. I know that it is decaying break, so until you manage to use his LB, then yeah, you need to keep using his break attack every turn. Okay, and his elemental Aegir also deal lower damage than Beatrix chaining ability, only 5.2 times compared to Beatrix 6 times, and when awakened, I mean when after you use Sword of the Clear Mind, it gonna deal 10 times. Okay, so big damage difference, which make her kinda, yeah, not kinda, but inferior than Beatrix. And compared to Lauren, I must say Lauren is much better as a breaker. Especially, yeah, all stats break, and remember 200% facial ability rate, which will be useful to many other characters on your party. The bad thing about Lauren, okay, of course, she deal less damage than Beatrix, because Aurel Ray damage output is lower than Beatrix chaining. And yeah, Aurel Ray is a little bit harder to chain than Absolute Mirror of Equity. Okay, but I understand, because Aurel Ray is used to gather LB crystals in the battle. Okay, so it's okay, I guess. You cannot get complete package in a character. Okay, maybe I think the best right now is Auron, because he able to deal decent damage and has triple cast. But yeah, Beatrix is nice addition if you don't have Lauren and Auron. Okay. Also, Beatrix, one of Beatrix's main strength is she doesn't need to rely on LB crystals, because she able to recharge her LB using Sword of the Clear Mind. But if you use Lauren or Auron, once you don't able to fill your LB and your break duration are expired, you will be in big trouble. That's not the case with Beatrix. Okay, so yep, I think that's all you need to know about Beatrix. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Brave Exvius guide. Bye bye guys.